everyone, and welcome back to the Podcast of Stuff, episode 153. Or as we are calling it, the Area 51 planning meeting. Oh boy.
I love this meme because it has branched out into such amazing side bits. The watch the Area 51 idiots die while we storm the Treasury. The watch the Treasury idiots die while we destroy the loan record, the student loan records. There's so many good little branches.
I wouldn't mind that one, to be perfectly honest.
Better vote for Bernie then.
Yeah,
okay, Sanders. Right. Okay, sure thing.
And then we're gonna build spaceships. Okay, thanks, Bernie.
Okay, you just like turn Bernie into like the crazy grandpa at dinner. Well, when we get to space, we're gonna find E.T. and he's gonna fix our economy.
He big nuts if he think he just gonna wipe away several $1 billion of debt in an instant. Come on now.
Perfectly balanced as all things should be.
See, the thing is, like, we're calling the Area 51 thing a meme. I'm waiting until the day of and seeing if people fucking show up, because I feel like people will show up.
People are definitely showing up, but it's gonna turn more into a meetup party.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Let's
assuming so.
Naruto run, storm this military base.
Let me tell you right now, if the first wave of monster field Kyles actually makes it past the landmines, I'll give him a solid clap.
We'll see if Naruto running actually lets you dodge bullets.
The meme I shared earlier, I don't know if you saw it, Mike BG, but the one where it's like the best part of this whole meme is that somewhere someone in the Pentagon had to explain to a general what Naruto running meant.
Yeah. Sir, it comes from this Japanese this manga. What the fuck is a manga?
What the hell is a manga?
It's time to retire.
It's from Japan. Didn't they just get nuked? Sir, that was 70 years ago. Yeah, it just happened. Oh,
Pearl Harbor! He's the old grandpa.
We're not doing it. It's too hot.
Hey, move, GB.
Oh, your dog.
Mm-hmm. Every time Dia and I sit together, she likes to get in between us and start petting and wanting to get pet by everybody and everything in the vicinity. Mm-hmm. And then it's just like, nope, too hot. Get away.
So this was a pretty damn slow news week.
Yeah.
There's only a few things. One of them being Area 51 stuff.
Yeah.
And like this past weekend, I had my 10-year high school reunion, which nothing really happened at. There's almost a cat fight. There's almost a cat fight. I was disappointed. Two people I did not know. Which, of course, just because there was 2 Mike Nowaks at my school in my grade. Because I've said on this podcast before, Nowak is the Polish version of Smith.
No.
There was a teacher who was named Mike Nowak, who's the football coach. There's another Mike Nowak.
No.
In my grade.
I don't like there being multiple Mikes.
He dropped out of high school. But so yeah, there's a couple people, they're like, "Oh, and who are you?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm Mike Nowak." And they just stared at me funny, and I'm like, "The other Mike Nowak."
You're not even Mike Nowak the first?
No.
No!
That implies I was cool. I was not.
You remember, Mike. You remember high school, you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that, besides, like, my friends that were there, no one really remembered me at all, which is fine. I didn't, like, most of the people I didn't know.
Did rolling up in the Tesla turn any heads, though?
Why?
No.
We were, like, near a helicopter.
That's the cool Mike.
We just see, like, a fighter jet pass over and then someone parachuting in. Motherfucking other Mike.
Get 007 theme is playing.
Oh, you know what? They could have pulled up in an awesome speedboat. We were in Cleveland on the river, so it could have been like that. Oh shit! What was the World Is Not Enough? Isn't that the one where you had the fancy speedboat?
Yep.
Yeah.
Which is that the would you consider that the worst Pierce Bronson 007?
Oh, absolutely. No. Die Another Day.
Yeah, Die Another Day is the worst.
It's between those two for sure. I go back and forth in my head.
Was fine. Die Another Day, the one with Halle Berry, terrible. The one where he's paragliding and like gets missed by a missile, like it's in the green screen.
Okay,
awful.
I remember that now. When they're on the it's the snow slope, right? They're going down the mountain. Yeah.
Yes.
I think I know exactly what scene you're talking about.
Die Another Day is without a doubt the worst Pierce Bronson 007 movie.
I mean, hands down, GoldenEye's the best. Let's Let's not kid
but
ourselves.
you know, it's
Was there
kinda
only 3?
biased.
Was there only 3?
Yeah, there were only 3.
Well, there's 3 and
Right
then the
now-
video game if you count it, but not really.
What was that game called again?
Rogue Agent, Nightfire.
No. Shit. They even had like an actual Bond theme and everything for it. What the hell was it?
GoldenEye?
No.
Okay, I'm just making sure. I'm like, yeah, I can't forget about that. It's an amazing game.
No, Pierce was in a 007 game that wasn't based on the movie he was in.
Yeah, it was like a game made to be a movie. Or movie. Oh, everything or nothing. There we go.
Ah, okay. What
That was actually a
terrible
fun
name.
game. I liked it.
I didn't say game. I said name.
Oh, name. Sorry. Yeah, the game was.
What a
the game was
terrible
fun.
name.
Because yeah, they brought back like
Nope.
so Pierce Bronson actually playing Bond like mocap and stuff, and then they had like they just threw all of the big name enemies, Jaws. I think Oddjob may have been in there somewhere. Just
Of course he was.
But yeah, the highlight of my reunion was afterwards. I went to the casino and I actually won money for the first time ever.
You should have just went to the casino at that point.
Yeah.
You ain't
There's-
nobody. You ain't give a about them. They ain't give a about you.
I had friends that went to the reunion, so I did have
You
people
can
that I
see
knew.
them anytime.
I don't. They're the friends that are up back near Cleveland, so I don't see them that often.
You could always plan a trip to go there. Is what I'm saying.
You know me. I
Not to
hate driving.
Cleveland.
I hate driving.
Okay, how'd you get there today?
Yeah, it's like a big special occasion thing.
Okay, make an occasion to see the friends you want to see. We come from New York and Detroit. Well, not New York.
I mean,
Eh.
And DA and I came there just to hang out. There was no judging for us. There was all.
Eh.
That's all you need.
Yeah.
How about a little mic drop? Sprinkle that in.
Yep. Exactly. I got to meet a quota.
A quota of what?
Mic drops.
Mic drops.
Jesus.
All right. What else do I have in the news thing here? Does
While we're
Lion King
talking
come
about
out?
007, we can just hit that black Bond.
Ooh, black
female
female
Bond.
Bond.
Oh, intriguing.
Yeah.
Oh, progressive.
Is that touching on the whole Little Mermaid
No,
thing
no.
with you?
I big don't care about that because
Okay.
Daniel Craig already ruined that because Bond is supposed to be some dark-haired guy and
Yeah.
with certain eyesight, and Daniel Craig was not that, and he's in one of the best Bond movies.
Which one? Spectre?
No,
Quantum.
Which
no.
one? I don't know.
Casino
Which-
Royale.
Was it?
Oh, sorry.
Was it
This
the one?
blah. That's what I meant. I was thinking it was the first one. Huh.
No, Casino Royale.
Yes, Casino
Casino
Royale.
Mendes.
Okay.
Everything else can suck up that one.
I enjoyed Skyfall. I think that's probably number 2 for me of the Daniel Craig.
More than likely.
Yeah, I like Skyfall. a lot.
I don't mind this one because it's already been changed.
Yeah.
I don't mind most of them. I just hope it comes from a good place.
Yeah.
I don't want it to be like
Pandering.
for the Black Little Mermaid. If they went out of everybody we had, she was the best and what we wanted, then it's all good. If they went, wow, a black mermaid, let's do it. I don't.
All I gotta
Get the
say.
get the job because you're the best for the job,
Yeah.
or the
Yeah.
best for the vision of what they want for the job, not because they want to say, "Hey, we have a black Little Mermaid. Hey, we have
Yeah.
a black female Bond." If
Mhm.
they're going, "Wow, this is gonna cause interesting stories," I am all for it. If they're going, "Oh, let's do
Interesting
this,"
headlines.
because let's just do this.
I do gotta say for the Little Mermaid, at this point, cast Terry Crews as Triton. That man wants it so bad.
He really does.
Did you guys see the pictures of somebody was just like, "Hey guys, think about it," and on the left was Ursula, and on the right was Guy Fieri.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
That I went, oh no! Now I won't accept anything else.
It's like when you heard Gilbert Gottfried might be Foxy.
Yeah.
Let's see it.
I know, at least I've read this, that Ursula was based off of drag queens, like her design.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds right.
So,
But people feel like she's supposed to be black. I don't get that part.
Because she's dark skinned.
Nah, because she has very mammy-like design.
deep voice too.
Okay.
Yeah, she has very mammy stuff going.
Very mammy.
Very mammy.
Describe mammy for me. I have a thought of what it is, but
Big black woman usually has a bonnet, long dress with like polka dots or something.
that is a
Big
clear.
lips.
That is a clear picture.
These are the mammies. It's from the age of like the Jim Crow stuff and
Okay.
the big lipped, watermelon seed teeth people.
Okay.
Cartoons, yeah.
Oh, people
Mammy.
have to animate that.
Mammy is a legit design. You can look it up.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it's a legit thing, and and
Stuff,
Ursula has very mammy-like signs.
stuff your suburban white boy never learned about. Shocking.
Enjoy. Hey, check this. I don't give a about history, and I know about that.
Yeah. All right. What?
Man, I do not give a about history. It's no joke, bro. I don't care. I don't.
Are there like specific things of history that you maybe are
Nope.
interested in?
Nope.
History of Mortal Kombat?
Nope.
Really?
Because I grew up during Mortal Kombat, so it's not really history to me because I know it from when I was growing up. Pong and stuff. I don't give a about that. The history of the making of Pong. I don't care.
Okay.
History means Nathan to me.
All right. I love trying to disseminate broad statements. One of the thing that I do online dating a bunch, and one of the things that has always been a pet peeve of mine, even online dating or any other kind of profile. Oh, I listen to all kinds of music. It's like, no, you fucking don't.
Okay, see, that's not a lie. They went, I listen to all kinds of music. They didn't say I listen to all the music.
Well, it's either all
didn't-
or every. I've seen.
Nope, see, yeah, that's bush.
Yeah.
No one's listening to Norwegian death.
Grindcore death metal.
Exactly.
Also, water cooler.
Oh, fantastic.
What am I getting out of this?
I see that and I'm just like, challenge accepted.
So I was listening to this new wave, grunge, alternative, softcore. Oh,
Oh, what a lie. Oh, no. I've got nothing.
I like
2009 Dream Theater? Who?
I like Green Day. Hardcore, man.
thanks.
Actually, I just saw this. I didn't know they were making a new MK movie.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah, that's been in the work for like
yeah.
And it's
40 years.
it's actually going to be rated R and have fatalities.
Mm-hmm.
Was just
Certain
reported.
fatalities.
Yeah, I can imagine some of them might push that up to like a. Was it A?
Nah.
What's the next rating up from R? I forget.
X?
NC-17, I believe.
No, the rated R is 18 and up.
No, no.
NC-17's TV.
No, it's
No,
not.
no. Rated R is you can come in with your parents. NC-17 is no, you cannot, no matter what, unless you're 17.
Okay.
So I believe BG is correct.
Let's see.
Another one.
Film ratings. Okay, here we go. Are NC-17, no one 17 and under admitted.
Another one.
And that's it. That's the highest one.
Another one.
Damn.
Alrighty then.
Hmm.
Get fucked, me.
Yeah, so they would never put out an NC-17 MK movie. I feel like
what was
some
the
of the
last
older
NC-17 movie then?
I'm sure there's a lot of them. They just don't make American theaters.
Yeah.
Anyway, I feel like a lot of the older fatalities from like MK1, MK2, MK3 days they can do. Like
Hair pull off, heart rip out.
Yeah. That's there's nothing there. They can do that stuff. I feel like that's easy. Freezing somebody and then uppercutting their head off at Sub-Zero. Yeah, sure. Go for it. Jax ripping off somebody's arms. Nah, go for it.
That Kodokan where he puts you up against that basin and just kicks your head and then kicks it again and just flies up. I'm like, ooh, that's unnecessarily brutal. Everything else, I'm like, yeah, that's fine. That one, I was like, ooh.
Hold up.
Yeah, I'm feeling some kind of way about this.
So at least on IMDb for US NC-17 sorted by year descending, the last one was in 2018, but then the next one was 2014.
Like I said, I'm sure they come out. They just don't hit American theaters.
Eating up a huge market of yours.
Yeah. Does Lion King come out this week or next week? Or did it come out last week?
It comes out tomorrow.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
I totally want to see that. Because I've heard it's a trash fire. And that is right up my alley. I so want to see this now. It's sitting at like a 60 on Rotten Tomatoes. It's like, yo, this Lion King!
Yeah, that's way too low.
Mm-hmm.
I so want to see this now.
Yeah.
Before I was just like, no, of course I'm not going to see that. Ugh. Now I'm just like,
There's been so many, like, comparison videos that I've seen of original movie versus the new movie, like the Hakuna Matata. They showed the trailer.
Matata, but after that, I was like, no, thank you.
Did you guys see the Long Live the King?
Yes. Or he just kind of smacks him in the face.
It bad.
Long live the king!
Yeah. From the reviews I am seeing about the movie, it's if you're a Lion King fanatic, you will forgive the movie for its shortcomings and enjoy it for its attempt at bringing you nostalgia. If you're a critic, you're gonna fucking hate the movie because it's not meant for you. If you're going there to see a film, you're going to be disappointed because it tries to do too many things and doesn't succeed at any of them.
I will say, no matter if I've liked the movie or not, whenever I've heard the defense of it's not meant for you, the movie ends up being critically panned.
Oh, it's being critically panned.
I know.
It's not.
Okay. Do you think the original Lion King was for critics? Perhaps not. But you know what? It was good.
Yeah.
Critics don't give a shit if a movie isn't for them if it's good. Lion King don't sound good.
Mm-hmm.
This is gonna be something.
Yeah. You know what? I'll probably end up going to see it with Kelly and Amber, knowing we'll be needing
Kelly
things
wants
to do.
Kelly wanted that to be a plan from the beginning. That was always a plan.
I forgot that, so
Yeah,
I'll probably be able to talk about it. Yeah.
Good man, get in there.
Yeah.
So you're going to be seeing that with all of them. Have fun with that.
Get my comfy chair and a stiff drink.
all I've heard is just neutral lion faces and like somebody directly off screen just talking, and it's just like their mouth vaguely move. I can't wait for this.
That is something I've seen in every review. There is zero emoting. The animals do not emote. And what I'm already hearing and complaint wise is that lions are actually some of the most expressive of the big cats. You can usually tell exactly what emotion they're trying to convey on their face. Mm-hmm. And they didn't do that at all with the animation.
Hashtag not today.
So it's kind of charmless. So again, if it's not a nostalgia thing for you, you're not going to enjoy it.
People allow nostalgia to cloud their judgment of what is quality and what is not. I love The Lion King. I have gotten into several debates, one on a podcast with DA about what's better, what's the best Disney movie, Lion King or Mulan.
And that was like 20 minutes. You had to go, yo, let's wrap this up.
And I went Lion King. I love Lion King. If this movie is, I'm going to say ish. I don't give a about no nostalgia. Give me a good Lion King movie. I want it. Deliver.
One of the worst side-by-sides that I've seen so far. It was the Hakuna Matata thing, but it was the shot of Simba growing up on the log. And you see in the cartoon them swaying to the music and them being super expressive, and in the live action they're just walking.
They're just walking in a straight line. 3 animals. Eat it up, piggies.
Consume.
Because even like Dumbo, at least Dumbo had emotion. The air quotes live action animal had emotion. You couldn't do it for this movie.
Word on that one.
Like, just even from the trailers, you can tell.
Yeah.
Like, they gave Dumbo, like, the big blue eyes and just, like, still gave it, like, expressions via its face. It still looked like an elephant. It just had big blue eyes. And then they just, made it look sad or made it look happy. Just, why couldn't you do that with this movie? I don't know. Why?
I can't wait. It's gonna be so good.
I saw today, someone posted on Twitter, I guess they made Funko Pops, as they do for fucking everything, for the live action versions of the characters. Simba looks frightening. Little Simba Funko Pop, live action Little Simba, looks like a hyena. I will find that picture. It's
Eat it up, Lion King fans. Oh, it's for y'all though.
Okay, but here's the thing. Last night, I went to Walmart, and they have this big display to celebrate Lion King merch. You want to know what every single toy was modeled after? The original designs. The animation. Not the live action.
You mean? Nobody got time for that. You seen it?
Seriously. I mean, it's either that or you just do a lion mold. And
that was how the stuffed animals looked.
If you look at grown Simba and grown Mufasa, they look exactly the same. It's like these are just two big old dumb lions. They had those posters where it's just like the characters are looking right at you, and it's just like, oh, here's Scar, and here's. I looked at both of them side by side. It's like it's the same model.
Yeah, that's the Simba Funko Pop. It just looks frightening. It doesn't look cute.
Yeah.
Okay, what else do I got here for news? We'll be talking more. Oh, actually, Ralph finally saw Spider-Man.
Movie.
It's one of your favorite Marvel movies?
Top.
Really?
It's equal with Iron Man.
Ooh, that's who would buy that?
Why would they make the eyes straight orange?
Because they're usually straight black.
Horrifying.
Yeah.
Not even out yet. Already discounted.
Oh my god, that's right. This is $14.90, and it's $9 on this site. That is awesome.
Okay. Enjoy.
Any comment? I guess. Do you want to get into spoilers, or do you want to just make some non-spoiler comments about the movie, Ralph?
I mean, we can get into spoilers now. I don't give a fuck.
Okay.
Yeah, we said basically all we wanted to say last week. But,
Yeah. Just
I
guess
didn't listen in because I wanted to see the movie.
brief
So.
spoiler comments for Spider-Man
Rehash.
from Ralph. Go.
At this point, the statute of limitations is up on spoilers. You seen it or you ain't?
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah.
you have. I think what 2 weeks is I think a good enough time.
Yeah.
I'm giving you 10 days. That's 2
Okay.
weekends worth.
Okay.
By the second Monday, you're done.
All right.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Yeah, I saw some of your reactions via social media, screaming, "J. Jonah Jameson!"
If that was
Okay,
spoiled,
I'm
it
a-
would have just been over.
I would have legit been angry.
Just big sad.
When let me put it like this. So before I actually get into the movie, this fucking thing is that the entire movie I'm sitting there, I'm like, he's got his mask off a lot in very public areas. He's kind of got some things that are working out and some things that aren't, but are they gonna like unmask Spider-Man like Tony did at the end of first Iron Man? Are they gonna close out the Infinity Saga with Peter getting outed as Spider-Man because Tony got outed as Iron Man? And I'm like, okay, it looks like they're gonna go there. They're gonna go that route. And towards the end, I'm like, oh, okay, they didn't. You know, he's swinging with MJ. Things are good. I'm like, oh, okay. I guess they weren't gonna do that. I was wrong. And then motherfucking Jay Jonason starts talking. I'm like, ah, I fucking called it. My friends were mad. They're like, how did you know? I'm like, it just made sense. So I kind of like just called that happening.
J. Jonah, awesome. So it's up there with Iron Man for you.
It honestly is. I loved this movie. There was a lot they did in this movie to kind of put Peter in Tony's shoes, but in a different way, like than how they originally did it for Tony. And I appreciated a lot of it.
Okay.
Because if you look at it, again, this is the closing of the Infinity Saga.
Mm-hmm.
So they kind of modeled Far From Home as like the it was like the opposite side of the same coin of Iron Man.
Okay.
And I just really, really liked it. The whole experience of how Peter changed throughout the movie towards the end. And I'm not going to lie, I absolutely lost it at the plane scene with him and Happy. Absolutely lost it. He's got the black t-shirt on. He's working on the holograms for his suit. And just the look on Happy's face as he's looking at him is just like, and he goes to put on, the music and everything. And
I love Leonard Skinner.
No, it was Led Zeppelin. I love Led Zeppelin. I was just like, oh my fucking God, Peter. I was honestly just dying about that entire thing, but Peter there with the holograms building the suit bit by bit just threw me back to the original Iron Man scene of Tony doing the same thing. And it just really brought home that this was the end of that entire thing, and they were just finally putting the final nail in the coffin to Tony.
Mm-hmm.
And so, in that regard, the whole film kind of felt like a good closing to that whole first wave of Marvel Cinematic Universe shit. For that reason, it's up there with now the beginning of it.
Okay.
Like, Endgame was great, but there was a lot that happened, and it relies on the cast doing cool shit. Same with Infinity War. So that's why I don't really put them up there on my list of favorites, because they're a spectacle rather than a movie. Of the Marvel movies, Iron Man 1 is definitely my favorite, with Far From Home being equal to, if not slightly beneath it. Just because you're never going to capture that same, feel.
So now, question. Where does this rank among Spider-Man films for you?
I'm not the Spider-Man stan, I'm gonna say that BG is.
I don't
So
stand Spider-Man.
just
I don't
just
stand
gonna
Spider-Man.
again, for lack of a better word, just the way you go off about it or went
Yeah.
off about it.
I go off about everything.
I know. I'm just saying. I'm not. That's not me. But
PG is just Stan.
you're right. You're right. Um. That's it's a.
What was Mama gonna name me? It was some terrible name like Mortimer.
Yeah, it was a bad name.
I want to say I like this. No. I like this better than the first of the Marvel Spider-Man movies, and definitely better than the Raimi movies. I like 2 a lot.
Ooh.
I like Spider-Man 2 a lot. Don't get me wrong, but this is the best Spider-Man Peter Parker now, hands down, and it eclipses 2 in all of its entirety.
Okay.
That scene with Peter trying.
Whoa.
Hold on. Hold on. The scene of Peter trying to keep Da Vinci's home tower together was like their version of Peter stopping the train.
Nowhere near as good.
In
Peter stopped the
standalone,
train, that from beginning to end, the train
Yes.
scene is probably the best scene in all of superhero movies.
I disagree. I like
I don't
this
see
thing. I like this one better because in the end, he manages to save it only for it to still fall apart. He saved everybody, but the thing still collapsed. I don't know, it had better personality to me, it felt like. The scene of Spider-Man saves everybody, sure, it was great, but that's until this scene. This one is just, it felt better to me to watch.
But the problem is they don't dwell on it.
And
It
I like
happens
that they
and
don't dwell
move
on it.
I
If
don't.
if they had gone to a news station, it's just like, oh, this tower had broken, and he just turns the channel like, yeesh. That would have been something, but it's just nothing made of this historical landmark.
I think
True.
it resonates more with you because it was more desolate.
Yeah.
And that you do not like very uplifting superhero moments because that's not what you gravitate toward. You gravitate toward Batman, desolate stuff. So the scene for you is better because it's more desolate. He tried his hardest and failed. Now it could be made a joke out of.
He didn't
but he
technically
tried his hardest
fail. He was trying to keep it so things didn't fall on people. In the end, nobody was harmed.
He still
managed-
failed in saving it because he was
he failed. He succeeded, but he still failed. It was more grounded. It felt more real. I liked it.
I don't agree with
I
that.
liked it better.
I don't agree with the whole. It was grounded. It felt more real because in the train scene, Peter is just in collapse after the this Peter held up in building and is just like whoopsie daisy. That one was like holy, I'm through. I am big done.
Yeah, people make memes and jokes about how his face looked while it was happening, but his arms were getting ripped apart.
Yeah. No,
So it wouldn't be this big dramatic scream. He's like oh my goodness, I could let go, but then everybody dies. So I'm gonna hold on until my arms fly out the sockets.
Yeah. No. Again, I'm not belittling it at all. I think it's a great moment. It's again probably
For you, number 2.
easily number 2 of them all, without a doubt, but not by a far margin. Like they're very
that
close.
Bit is Luigi, number 1.
The only reason I can really give to you why I enjoy it better, besides the whole again desolate thing, is that, like I said before, he succeeded but he failed, and it felt more right for Spider-Man to me with the way he's built. I liked it because my biggest problem with that scene from 2 is that his mask comes off and he's carried by that entire train, and nobody outs him. Nothing comes of that. It leaves a giant hole.
What do you mean?
But that's basically the same thing as a tower. Nothing comes of it.
It does eventually, not in the way in that what happened in Italy gave him away, but it does come about.
In what way?
He's still outed in the end by Mysterio.
Yeah, but if that scene doesn't happen, he still gets outed.
Oh
No, I'm saying that the tower falls and nothing's made of it. Spider-Man is outed and nothing's made of it. It's the same thing.
in the regard that him getting outed would have had a direct impact on his character. Nothing coming of that is a big thing. Nothing coming of the tower falling and nobody making mention of it doesn't impact his character. Nobody died. Nobody was hurt. Therefore, the tower falling is fine. But people, normal people on a train, seeing his identity and not one of them outs him?
After he worked so hard to save them?
Okay, let me ask you.
I'm not saying it's an
Would you
issue. I'm
out
saying
him?
it's
No,
the
no.
tip of the scale.
Let me ask you, would you out him?
Me personally?
Yes.
Probably not.
Okay, then. That's why. After
But-
he saved your life,
Probably not.
I would not
but-
go, hey, tabloid, let me
Hold
get
on.
that cool
Hold on. There's a
Daily
big
Bugle.
but
Let me
there.
get that 2 milli to tell
There's
you who
a-
Spider-Man is. On
there's a
top of
big-
that, they don't even know the kid's name.
And he's just another face in a town of in a city of what, 2-3 million?
Sketch artists exist, my man.
Okay, we have sketch artists of the Unabomber. Where he locked up.
All right, I'll give you that point. But I'm saying is that, well, again, I'm not saying it's a big deal. I'm not, because I do agree with you guys. It's just that's the detail that makes it tip more towards liking that scene better. Because as a composite scene, that one, the tower one, just felt better, all in all. There are no holes. So I like it better.
Okay. Well, I really don't have a whole lot fucking more news. It's mostly just anecdotal points.
So I got 2 things we can do.
Okay.
All right.
Myself and BG last Sunday was a wrestling event known as a pay-per-view, known as a
Oh.
yeah.
Was this
It was
for
a
the
pretty good-
World Wrestling Entertainment?
and it in fact was.
Ah.
It was a pretty good pay-per-view. But there's this little it's just scorecard online where it's just like who's gonna win the match, how are they gonna win the match, and then there's a bunch of different factors, and at the end there's points. And me, BG, my brother did it. And what we did for WrestleMania was whoever wins gets to tell the 2 losers to do one thing, anything, and they have to do it. We did that again, and your boy won. So
Mm.
now BG, sitting here as he is, in front of God and everybody, within 3 months must watch 2 arcs of Fairy Tale, read through the first 2 arcs of Bleach, and watch Genlock.
Ooh.
Ooh. Ooh. In 3 months.
See,
That
I was
is-
cool with everything
Ooh.
else before he said Genlock.
Exactly. That's why I had to make you do it.
Because I am blowing through Fairy Tale right now. I watched like 9 episodes in just one sitting.
That's why you
I have
needed
no
to
problem
do
with
it.
that.
They're just like, Bleach, I read that already.
I
Fairy
can
Tale is
speed
fun,
through
bad. Genlock is a whole new territory of bad that you don't even know.
So,
Oh,
BG, you have to let us know when you start, because I'll, at that point, then make sure I finish it around the same time you do, and we will have us a little special podcast.
Versus, I hope you listen and get in there.
He's not listening.
Oh, you piece of crap. I'm gonna message him later, like, yo, we doing it. Now's the time.
Wait,
Because we were
what's
just
the
bragging
top-
over it. They submitted it for an Emmy, and they didn't get in.
Good.
But Modern Simpsons did.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like, yo, you worse than modern Simpsons, homie? What are you doing? So we were ragging about that for a while.
Yeah, hang
so
that
he
up.
needs to watch that too.
Needs to watch what?
Genlock.
Genlock? Okay.
That's what we were talking
No,
about.
yeah,
Yeah, you spaced out.
yeah.
Brain fart, as they call it.
I got lost in the track of the conversation. I'm not gonna
in the
lie.
biz.
In the sauce. Yeah. Terrible.
Oh no!
This is the
Please,
best.
see, you say that. You just Alex said that at least like 30 times over the Colossal Con weekend.
He
Lost
did,
in the
though.
sauce.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
that's his favorite thing. If somebody starts like acting weird, he's like, I hope he lost in the sauce.
Or if he loses track of something like Ralph did, lost in the sauce.
I'm lost in the sauce.
Interesting.
So that's right.
You'll experience it. He plans on being a lot more involved in our group activities and cons from now on.
A lot more saucy.
That is literally the thing that he's most excited about for next Colossal Con, us being at the Kalahari,
Yeah.
is so he can actually be sauced 100% of the time and not have to worry about transit.
So there was like
at the Kalahari.
So there was a whole lot of weirdness with how they were going to be doing hotels this year.
Oh boy.
They had announced that like last year they had done a lottery, and it was a poorly run lottery. But in a way, a lottery is kind of the most fair way to do it, because it's like, okay, you can enter yourself into a lottery, and then like whoever gets picked, versus you happen to be looking at the website at the right time.
Yeah, and it also stops people from buying 9 rooms and then selling them off to people.
Exactly. So, but then they said, oh, we're not going to do the lottery anymore. We're going to be like doing it again this year, but people who got rooms last year have priority. So people were pissed because it's like,
not fair.
exactly.
Oh,
it's like,
here
so
we
the
go.
people that won the lottery won 2 years in a row is what you're saying.
Yeah.
So that created a whole hubbub. But I guess I didn't see the post where maybe they decided against it or whatever. And Kelly, MVP.
Jesus Christ, that girl. She
Literally, we're like,
watched that handle.
Yeah, she was watching the Colossal Con Facebook, and okay, I guess people with lottery still got multiple rooms. So I'm just like, I get a little bleep in my phone, and it's just a post from Kelly that says, guys, and it shows the Facebook post saying rooms are now open for Colossal Con. So I immediately was just like, get a room. I dove in, managed to get a room. And then I got like the cheapest option, but the next option up was like $20 more. And I like asked everybody, I'm like, would you guys want to do that? And Ralph and a couple other of the guys were just like, yeah, well, let's do it. But then I went back to the site, and this was like a 10-minute discussion. Rooms were gone.
Why
All
would you
of them.
ask?
Mike,
Why?
yeah, Mike literally.
No, I already had
moment-
the cheapest room. I already had the
The
Yeah,
cheapest
no,
moment-
but why would you add? Why wouldn't you just? It's $20.
That's what
I
I said.
don't-
And they don't charge you now.
That's what I said.
Yeah, I assumed.
Yeah.
Like, I know I could afford it. I did not want to
The
assume
literal-
that
You
people
Mike's
would.
like-
make that in a minute, Mike. Shut up. Pay it.
Mike literally said the next room above was $20 more, but if we want to upgrade later, we can. I'm like, Mike, it's $20. I don't think any of us would have cared for an extra $3 per person.
No.
And
It's
he's just
20
like-
per person. Per person.
Per person.
Yes.
Again, nobody's gonna care about $20.
That's
Eh,
two
it's more
meals at a
space.
fast
Okay,
food restaurant.
Think of it like this, Mike. It's $20 more than what you expected to pay over the course of a year. You could save a dollar a month and almost make that.
Mike,
Yeah.
emails now. What?
Well, because that was the moment your first response wasn't anything but emails now.
Oh, yeah. Because I was trying to
Mike's-
get the room as quickly as possible.
Mike's response wasn't that he was getting the room. He just throws in emails now. I'm getting the room as we speak. I need all emails.
Didn't get all of them, so I just shoved it. Well, Kelly gave an extra email, and I just used one of my other emails for somebody else because it's like I can't wait. But I did not want to assume. Like, yes, I knew I could afford the 20 extra bucks easily, but I did not want to assume that, considering Kelly just
Again,
moved
it's
in.
a It's a big year later.
I didn't want to assume, so that's why I asked. I don't like to
If it
assume.
was a gap of like $50, I'd have been like, you know what, maybe not 20. It's literally a 20.
I don't like to assume a person's finances. That's like one of the big things. Like, I don't want to mess with that.
I understand that. I can understand if you go, hey, in a week, can you guys have an extra $40? Some people may not be able to do that. A year later, an extra 20?
Hey, Amber says I'm a broke hoe, so.
Okay, Amber, you may be hashtag broke hoe, but you already know you're going to be paying for whatever amount. So if he goes, okay, put it like this. If Mike didn't get the cheapest room, he just would have went, hey, this is what everybody has to pay for the extra $20 room. So you would have went, oh, okay, I need to pay this amount. You would have made it work. Hashtag broke hoe would have made it work.
But yeah, yes, we actually have rooms at Colossal Con this year, which is awesome. I don't have to park in the mud.
No more mud.
Yeah, that was not fun. I cleaned out all the mud that got in my car too.
Are you sure you
No.
ain't pay
Thanks.
somebody?
Yeah,
Thanks,
Amber, because you had a Jeep.
Yeah,
Exactly. I had a Tesla, not
It didn't
designed
work
for
out as
off-roading at all.
It didn't work out that well. It was kind of an unfortunate event.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, but-
Alex's exact words were fucking you guys should have been at Colossal. He wants to chill with you two. Like, just actually chill with you two and just harass you both about JoJo's.
Oh, he don't want that war.
We don't know his affiliation, so he.
I mean, from the brief conversations that I've seen you and him have, DA, you guys agree on a bunch of shit.
He better not like Gio. That's all.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing.
If you like Gio or Part 5, you're basically.
Well, no, his favorite JoJo is the girl one. What's her name?
Sure, but number 2 could easily be Gio, and
Oh.
that's even worse.
Oh, okay.
Because you have a barometer of good. You have a metric of good, and then go, but then. I'd rather you just have a shitty opinion than a great opinion I agree with, and then go, yeah, but.
Interesting.
Yeah, I mean, every
I
time.
enjoy Reese's peanut butter cups and feces. Wait a second.
I agree. I like Reese's peanut butter cups.
And you'll
I
never
agree with
guess which
Scott.
one's number 2.
I mean, hold on. Y'all are still friends with Amber despite hating every single thing she seems to like. So, I mean.
Yeah, okay. But at the same time, we're not going, oh, Amber, you like this super great, or she's not going, hey, you guys, you like this super great thing, and then you hate everything else I like.
Amber's
Jolene is amazing. And then he goes, yeah, but I like piss in my mouth. And I'm like, hold up, I can't be there with you, homie.
Yummy.
We need to argue
Yummy.
about this. Don't get pissed in your mouth.
Sounds good to me. That's a throwback. Thanks, Amber.
TED Talk with Albert Smith. Don't do piss in your mouth.
Yeah.
Oh, my guy. Hey, but if you're into that, you're into it.
Yeah,
Whatever.
that's you. That's
Yeah.
you. You just do that over there.
I always tell people that I'm
Hashtag
around, my
Uncle
friends, whatever, people I associate with. I don't give a what you do, as long as it makes you happy and it's not hurting you or anybody else. Feces can actually hurt you because there's all types of bacteria and stuff. So I'm like,
Maybe don't.
whatever.
Maybe.
Do you,
maybe.
my guy?
Maybe don't. Hey, put down that spoon for a second. Let me rap with you, player.
I'm about to go going to scat for a second.
Oh, Jesus.
It's
fucking
actually
way-
in
The way you framed that, though, DA, it sounded like the needy kid commercial guy. It's like, hello. Just put that spoon down for a second. Let's have a conversation.
I turn a chair backwards and sit into it. How you doing?
The Captain
Yes,
America.
in in the porn industry, they have to eat certain things to clean out their system and to get their poop the way they want it to.
Certain consistency.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it's not just like they're out here, oh, I ate a big old burrito, let me in your mouth.
Bro, you don't want a rock hard turd in your eye. You want a nice soft serve.
So people that want to get poop on to try it one day, it's not the same. It's- Dude, I have a big old tolerable stomach.
Okay, boy, I was
What
about to say, where's this sentence going?
What
Where?
segue?
Because he's going bleh, bleh. I'm like,
No,
nothing
you
for
just
me.
driving near a cliff and then just go, the cliff's right there. Cliff, cliff. And you just make a right turn like, okay, but
Yeah.
next time, how about you signal first?
I
And you
was.
just go, oh, we talking all this stuff. You like,
I feel like all of us individually, just in our seats.
Racer in the cliff.
Yeah.
Like, the back wheels are off of it. All of
All of us.
I was
Like,
honestly
DA
hoping
only
he's
had-
not gonna take shit, right? Like he's not into this. Please.
Yeah. I think DA was the only one that had a witness, but I feel like all of us probably just like perked up a little bit and went like, hold on.
Yeah.
In our
Because
seat.
BG straightens up. He goes, I got a big, and his hands start motioning in like a circular. Put your palms straight up and go in a circular motion, like near your chest. And that's what he was doing. And I'm just looking at him like, dude, don't finish this sentence.
the end of the sentence was, I got a big old stuff. I couldn't figure out how to phrase it.
Yeah, I know.
Because-
But that pause.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to
everyone.
segue from people eating shit.
Yeah.
But it's a segue into, because Mike's just going, "Ugh, ugh," I'm like, I got a big old, and I still don't know what the phrase is. But
Tolerance.
it's something
Gag
particular.
reflex.
No. I'm talking about for your stomach for gross things. Like I got a big
Iron stomach?
It's something like that. But either way, I do not care. I used to watch Fear Factor while eating. Like I used to watch
Oh, no, same here.
spaghetti while they were eating a worm. Like, oh,
Yeah,
awesome.
same here.
Nobody gives a shit.
Yeah, no.
Look, I'm not into scat play.
I don't know. I
Let
think
me
we're
bail
discovering
in
things.
that
You kind of had to spell that one out.
Yeah. I don't want to be known as the scat guy on the podcast.
So you'd be hashtag the scat man.
Scatman Stan.
Oh. I think it's time for a clip show. 1 through 17. That's it. Oh, Mike, I'm still mad you lost our third clip show.
What?
We did a clip show at your house that you recorded.
Hey, yeah.
That was our third clip show, and it is nowheresville.
Yeah.
This is what happens when you leave things with Mike.
It happens.
They get lost in the sauce. The sauce is his house.
Yes. The sauce is one of my many computers.
You suck.
Yeah.
Big suck.
So the other thing I wanted to talk about this.
Oh, wow. There were two things.
Yes, there were.
Bro, that first thing started at 8:40. It'll be real quick, 17 minutes later.
So I'm just gonna read this, and you guys can just comment on it as
Oh,
you
no.
see fit.
Hmm.
Organizers of the Afro Future Fest musical festival in Detroit have begrudgingly revised their
I
plan
know
to
what this
charge
is.
white people twice as much as black people. The festival had advertised an early bird people of color ticket for $10, while early bird non-people of color tickets went for $20. After objections from both customers and performers, including biracial rapper Tiny Jane, organizers scrapped the two-tier pricing, but said non-people of color individuals are encouraged to provide additional donations. Discuss.
What?
Class.
Yeah, this
What are
is...
y'all doing?
Why did they? What was the desired reaction?
The desired reaction was, yeah, those white people. They done
Yeah.
screwed us up over enough,
Yeah.
and they can pay a little more than us. This is a festival for us, and if you want in, you gotta pay more. That's what they wanted the reaction to be. The reaction they got was appropriate in that, what are y'all doing? This is racism.
This so
Yeah.
racist. It's so
It
bad.
is.
It's like, dude, y'all black people talk about equality and all this high garbage, and then you just go, and then it's just like, what do you, biracial people, do they pay 10, 15, or 20? What are y'all doing? Can I show up with a picture of my great grandma? She Asian. Does that count? At what point do I get the discount? If I buy the $20 ticket, if I buy the $10 ticket, and I show up as a white guy, do they just go, nah, pay up, or do they just go, wait, what's going on here? You got the people of color. What are the rules for this?
You go and
It's
pay.
so-
You go and pay. Purchase the ticket as a white person. You go and have reverse Michael Jackson surgery to become a black man.
Real quick.
To save $10.
Can you get a half refund?
I've seen, actually, you just reminded me, there was the more extreme version of that happened recently, apparently somewhere in upstate New York, because somebody I follow on there who still lives in Syracuse reposted it. There was a nerds of color only convention that was held.
Oh, yeah, no, don't do that. The thing I was saying is, how would they feel if somebody showed up in black to get their ticket?
That's the
How would
first
they
thought
feel
that
if
came
white
across my
people
mind.
had a white festival and was with black people pay $20? Boy, the world would just mush down into a fine paste. Everybody would just continuously talk about that. But this is just like, nah, it's fine. This is fine. Let's just make this rule.
I don't know what they were doing.
Yeah.
And then there 9 people of color are asked to provide additional donations. Is that like a soft suggestion, or is that just like a, hey, I got my $20 ticket, and just like additional donation, please?
How about this? How about everybody can provide additional currency if they want, but everybody gets in for the same price because it's a human price instead of going, hey, you white piece of give me another $5.
You can't help the way you were born. Pay up. What?
Oh, you want to enjoy our culture? Double.
Hey, I'm just going to this gay pride festival supporting my friend. You know, he's gay. I'm not gay, but I'm supporting him. $150. He paid $20.
We should just
Straight
I think
tax.
BG just brought up a good point. We should make the human festival for humans. Just
Hey, Area 51.
there we go.
You right. You right.
When them aliens start coming out, it's like,
Double price, bitch.
Yeah, no, just
Oh no.
people that like to scream about equality, but then swing all the way to the other side of the fence, thinking that's equality is just the same problem, just the other side of the coin.
it feels like people want equality to be everybody is lifted up on the same level. But
Yep.
what they actually want equality to be is you come down to our level.
Yeah,
I'm gonna treat you how
Yeah.
my people were treated, and it's fine because my people went through.
yeah,
You gotta pay more to enjoy our stuff simply because of how you were born. This is
Textbooks.
textbook racism.
it is.
Like, not even close to not being racist. And you are going, this is fine. This is a good idea. This is just like the people, and I can see this more than just charging white people more money to come into the festival. A classroom, a teacher had done a classroom slave auction, just to be like, this is how
Oh
the
my
blacks
God.
were
Yep.
treated back in
People
those
lost
days.
their fucking minds.
Oh yeah, people not lost their, but I can see that more for an educational purpose Like, I don't agree with it because it's
For
dumb.
obvious reasons.
It's
You
dumb.
don't have to explain yourself.
Yeah, but I can see you going, they were trying to educate. I can see an argument for it. There is no argument for this racism.
Mhm.
None. Just open the festival up. Cause if it was a non-colored people fountain at that festival, people would be losing their Y'all are legitimately segregating. Don't bring it back.
Yeah.
It's just the other side of the same
Michigan
coin, man.
fighting game community.
Ooh. 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 Them deep cuts. All right. Please tell me you have
Cat porn facts.
No, I wanted to find 51 alien facts
Oh.
to tie it into Area 51.
Yeah.
But I got 20.
Oh.
Nobody's that fun.
They exist.
If you can find multiple lists, maybe we can add it up.
Come on now. It's 904.
All right.
Send that back to 805, DA.
This will be quick. 907.
13. Lucky number 13.
All righty.
Loves me some 13.
One of the presidents of the World Chess Federation once quoted that chess was invented by aliens.
Huh.
Hmm.
No one can be that smart and be human.
No. Aliens.
One of the presidents. How do you feel about that? Just going, oh man.
And you're
you're leading us, homie. You gotta know about chess. You're a smart guy. Aliens?
Congratulations on winning the World Chess Competition, Jimmy. Your prize is to get a handshake with the president. Oh.
Everyone the past 3 years.
Yeah. That implies people are going to the White House. All right. Thank you, everybody.
You guys like 150 Big Macs?
Yes.
Welcome, friends. Hands all open and inviting. That's one of my favorite pictures.
He's like Willy Wonka, but the shitty version.
Just ice cold burgers. He's just
Yeah, they had to be cold. They had to
Oh,
be
they were
cold.
cold. Oh yeah.
From the moment the first Big Mac was made to the 150th, that first Big Mac is through. You can do some chicken nuggets. You can fart those out with. That first
You ain't making 150 burgers at the same time. Half of them be of equal quality.
And you're like a sportsman at the pinnacle of fitness for your sport, and you get served McDonald's. You're like, yay.
I'm at the White House.
Awesome.
We passed the McDonald's on the way here.
We just went, no, we're going to the White House.
We could have got fresher Big Macs.
Fresher Big Macs.
We could have
Look
been
at this
full.
spread, guys.
Ooh.
We've got all the sauces. You're gonna get lost in it.
Yep.
You're
There
gonna
it
get
is.
lost in the sauce.
Oh,
It's the
Trump,
best
you
sauce that
bum.
you've ever had.
He cannot win again.
No.
But they don't. Okay, here's the thing. I'm going for a quick second.
Okay.
They want a Democrat that has good policies, but a Democrat with good policies probably will not beat. They need a sexy candidate to beat.
Yeah, that ain't Biden.
Those racist white people is gonna turn up in droves.
It's not Biden.
Yeah, no, it's not Biden. That's the problem.
And
Ooh.
the DNC Dems are pushing for Biden hard as fuck.
So, in our comment section, we
Big
have
bad.
Adam, in fairness, they were college kids, the ones that went to the White House. And then Amber, you got a problem against those college kids, Adam? We want good food, too.
They eat McDonald's on a rego. McDonald's, pizza by the slice, blah, blah, blah. It's
Taco Bell.
all they eat.
Taco Bell.
Yeah.
How about some quality? Just go to Mama and Kids Soul Food at least. You know what I'm saying? Make it look like somebody whipped up that kitchen. Like
TGI Fridays burger quality at a minimum.
yes. Though you can't go, hey, let me get 300 Red Robin burgers.
Make them all at the same time, please.
It's the president we're talking about here.
You could have went to Outback Steakhouse because they have takeout and everything.
Mm-hmm.
That think about that McDonald's.
I feel
Where
bad for them.
they just like,
Oh yeah.
we need to make 150 Big Macs for the president.
It's just a bunch of Secret Service dudes like this for the president. Everything else stops. We need 150 Big Macs, 300 nuggets, and they're probably going, "Is this a joke?"
You know what I'm saying?
Like,
Okay.
Oh,
They
yeah.
probably rang it up and went, "Don't start it until they pay."
Wait. Don't drop them fries.
And then they paid and they went,
Oh, word?
"Oh, okay."
They're on 79. Like, are we still doing it? They haven't stopped us. They're just watching us make it. Okay.
can you imagine? Like, you're like,
Extra max sauce on that one.
Mark it.
you're like in the line, just like preparing the burgers. You like look over, and then you see a Secret Service agent look at you, and then talk in his earpiece, and you're like, oh no, what I do? What I do?
He just gives you the stiffest thumbs up. Like, is that good?
Or did they just get told to take my ass out? What's going on?
It's like in the T100 trying to smile and give up
the
just
only
so robotic.
the only thing that that I've witnessed that I could compare it to is when Aaron from the Game Grumps did a meetup in Ohio at a Wendy's. That Wendy's got fucking slammed with all of the Game Grumps fans, including me. And I remember I walked up to the register, and it was the owner who was ringing me out. He's like, how you doing today? I'm like, I'm fine. How are you guys doing? He's like, oh, we're great. We live for this. And in my head, I'm like, yeah, your workers do not have the same opinion as you, buddy.
No, absolutely not.
You live for that money you about to collect. This is big. They ringing up 37 fofofos.
Yeah, like,
Anybody got time for that?
they pre-made a bunch of shit, and then people went in when they realized, oh, this is just a standard burger. Man, I want me a Baconator. Like, and I was one of those people. I went in and ordered something.
Like, dude, you don't want one of these pre-made, but just grab it. Take it for 50 cents. You got 50 cents?
No,
No.
I'm allergic. No pickles. Oh, just balloon up, you piece of. Live a little, then die.
Live a little, then die.
And with that,
Words to live by.
that's a
Words
good
to
note to
live
end
by.
on.
You're right, Adam. This is the most you'll ever hear Clemson football talked about.
Yeah, because I don't care about college football because to me it's too many teams and it's too few good players.
I can understand that. All right, with that, thank you everybody for tuning into this episode of the Podcast of Stuff. We will see you next week.
Later.
Oh, fuck you, button. It's not working. I had to press this manually and shit. What the hell? What the fuck? Bye, everybody.